To build on the concentration exercise from yesterday, today we're going to explore a new practice to purposefully pay attention, which is really what mindfulness is all about. You'd think this would be easier to do than it is, but our minds have this habit of being in constant motion. They continually wander between thoughts and worries, daydreams and ruminations. And of course, the thoughts we ruminate and obsess about are usually thoughts of the past and the future. Since there's nothing we can do to alter the events of the past, and the future has yet to unfold, the present moment is really the only one that counts. How many times have you gone on a date or had a job interview and then ruminated about how you messed it up when you actually had no idea how it was going to work out? How many times have you stayed up all night worrying about something that hadn't yet happened and was totally out of your control? Meditating helps us recognize how often we're caught up in thought. Because we're observing what's going on, it becomes clear how often we're stuck in the past and future, and that ruminating and worrying isn't really that helpful. Noticing our perpetual running commentary is the first step to releasing ourselves from it, allowing for a shift in perspective and contentment to grow. So for today's meditation, we're going to practice paying attention through a guided body scan. Start by sitting comfortably with a straight back and close your eyes. Then let your body begin to relax. As you become still, bring your attention to your breath. Notice how it draws into your body and as it leaves your body. You don't have to do anything special or regulate it in any way. Just breathe naturally. Notice how your breath feels as it draws in on the inhale and out on the exhale. With each out-breath, let your body become heavy, sinking deeper into your chair or cushion, breathing in and out. Now bring your attention to the top of your head and scalp, feeling whatever's happening in this area. You might feel tingling or heat, throbbing or soft vibrations. There may be strong sensation, or you might not feel much at all. The specifics of what you notice aren't important. All that matters is you experience whatever is there. Now lower your attention to your forehead, face, jaw, and chin, where we store tension through the day. Allow the muscles in your face to soften. Notice any sensation in your ears, your temples, and the back of the head. On the next out-breath, let that sensation dissolve. Lower your focus to the neck, letting the throat and sides and back of the neck soften. Notice any sensation that arises on the surface of the skin or deeper within. Now bring your attention to your shoulders, noticing if there's tension or strain, or if you don't feel much in this region at all. Whatever you observe is perfectly fine. Breathe into your shoulders gently, and if any parts feel tight, allow them to relax. Now bring your attention to your arms, noticing any sensations that are there. coolness or heat, any tingling or pressure. On the next out-breath, allow them to soften. Extend your awareness down the arms, towards the wrists, palms, and fingers. Direct your breath into these areas, relaxing into stillness. Now come to the chest, observing the rise and fall of each breath. Notice how the lungs expand and contract, and observe how this feels. Direct your attention to the top of your back and experience whatever is there. There may be some intensity, as this is an area where we commonly hold stress. Once you've had a chance to observe what's present, let that sensation dissolve. Slowly lower your attention to your middle and lower back, paying attention to what's there. Try not to judge the sensations you feel. Don't label them as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant. If you notice any tension or warmth or discomfort, just observe what's there and let it soften. Moving your focus around to your abdomen, noticing it expanding, filling up with air, and slowly emptying on the exhale. Observe any sensations that arise as you breathe in and out. Then bring your attention to your pelvis and notice where your body makes contact with the ground or your chair, observing whatever is present. Hardness, softness, any pain or tingling. You're not trying to change what's going on or get anywhere. Just see if you can hold whatever's happening in awareness, observing things exactly as they are. Now scan your legs. Observe your thighs. Notice where they make contact with your cushion or the chair. Breathe in and let go, sinking deeper. Lower your attention to your knees and breathe into this area gently. Notice your shins and calves. Is there itching or tingling or pressure? Simply notice what's there, then let your legs soften and tensions release. When you're ready, breathe into your ankles, your feet, and toes. Let them relax and become soft. Breathing in and out. Sinking into a state of relaxed awareness. Notice how paying attention to the entire length of your body feels, experiencing it exactly as it is in the present moment. The more we pay attention to our bodies and minds, the more insight we'll have into ourselves. And as the practice finishes, keeping your eyes closed, bring your attention to your whole body, gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Come back to the room and slowly open your eyes. Congratulations for completing day 3 of the 7 days of calm. Tomorrow we'll continue our journey where we'll be pulling ourselves out of autopilot with a new mindfulness.